Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Lake Charles Experience. Last week we were at 116 Nutrition with our buddy Ryan Dickerson, where he was showing us the loaded teas, meal replacement shakes, and all he's got going on over there. If you missed that episode, I highly recommend checking it out. We had a great time. This week we're at Alevan Salon Spa, where I actually get my haircut in this seat right here. And today we're meeting with Knadia, the assistant manager and esthetician here, and she's gonna show us around, give us a history, and we're gonna have some of the spa services highlighted for you guys. I think today we're getting a facial, see if we can get this skin glowing. Let's go check it out. So we're in the spa house, and here comes Knadia now.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
You too.
Welcome to the spa house, everybody.
Welcome to the spa house, everybody.
All right, follow me. I'm gonna give you a quick little tour so I can tell you the history about this place.
Perfect.
So I think you would appreciate this being a real estate agent and everything.
Okay.
But this actually was the previous owner's house. So not only did he work in the salon that you guys just left, but he got to come home to this.
So this entire 3-story complex, all this right off of Ryan or Preon Lake, the interstate's right there, salon, and this was a house.
This was his house.
I love
Before that, it was actually a gas station, believe it or not.
So all that, now it's one of the coolest salons I've ever been to.
Yes, the coolest salon in Lake Charles.
The coolest. It looks like y'all took a lot of time to keep everything original as much as you could. I see there's some updates, but obviously you can tell, you showed me a little bit earlier, and it looks like I saw a lot of the old mixed with the new. Is that something she tried to do?
Yes, so believe it or not, he actually abandoned the place. Furniture and everything's still here. So a lot of the original pieces of this house, the original artwork, the walls, the floor, are exactly as it remained back in the 70s, I believe, was when this was built.
Okay.
So you're still getting the true charm and character of the house.
And you feel that when you're walking in the door.
Of course, it's unlike anything that you'll experience in Lake Charles.
So where are we right now?
So right now we are in what we call our Bohemian Luxe Nail Suite.
Okay.
So we wanted to give just a different vibe from the typical nail salon aesthetic due to the colors, some of the pieces that you see in here, the furniture, the color palette.
It's definitely
just
unique.
really nice and luxe, almost makes you feel like you're in a resort in Cabo.
I don't know what this is, but I want this statue. I think it is the coolest thing ever.
This statue, I think, was actually one of the pieces that was left here by the owner.
Well, it's coming home with me. I'll let you know.
Okay, might rent it to you.
I like this. I like this so much. This is so cool.
Yeah, just another thing that adds to the charm of the building.
Absolutely. So are these stairs?
Yes, these are stairs. So we have to take a quick little hike up the stairs to get to the second floor of the building, which is where I do most of my work. So we didn't want to stick to the traditional clinical, medical aesthetic of a spa. So we pretty much just kept everything true to the original charm of the house. I'm gonna say that a lot because I feel like that's the main feature of this space.
I see a lot of artwork. Was this also the original owners?
Yes, so I believe he was a collector of art as well as an artist. So some of these are his original pieces mixed with pieces that he might have, bought or traded and things like that. He left everything here and we decided to keep it all here.
It works. I really like how it all comes together. Like you said, it blends the old, the new, the aesthetic. It makes the vibe.
Yes. So follow me. This is where we will be doing our facial later. We call this the reflection room for obvious reasons.
It's a lot of mirrors.
Full of mirrors, so when you're getting up from your facial, you get to pick an angle and look at yourself and your glowing skin.
You're scaring me.
Wherever you turn your head. But yeah, so this is a really nice, just open space where we can do our facials. It feels just nice and homey and comfortable. And on a day where it's not so gloomy outside, the natural light that comes into this building is so beautiful.
I was looking at all the windows. I was thinking that it must be a really cool spot right when the sun hits like that.
My favorite thing is when they're laying on the bed at around like 3-4 o'clock and the sun is kind of high and they just get a really pretty like sun kiss.
Just radiate.
Look on their face.
It's the
really,
skincare
cool.
routine.
Exactly. The golden hour. It's so beautiful, but it's a really, really cool space. Everybody who comes in around the stairs and sees it is just in awe and
it's
so
a lot
ready
to
relax.
take in.
It really is. it's so different in person. Like it's something that you genuinely have to experience.
Yes, there's more stairs.
Yes, this is actually a 3-story building. Upstairs, we actually have, I'll say 2.5 more rooms.
Okay, this is so spacious.
It is. So in this room, we have our massage corner. We call this the dream catcher room. So in here was another piece of art that he left behind that we decided looked beautiful, and we decided to keep it. Some of his paintings that he did. We actually had to build this wall here because it was even more open than what it was before. So I don't know if he believed in walls and windows and doors. So we actually had to, you know, put something there just to still make it a little bit more private.
So most people knock walls down. Y'all were having to put them up.
Yes, we had to put walls in. So
so he was the one who knocked them down, but y'all didn't like the ones he knocked down.
I don't even think he built them.
Like you said, it's a relaxing space. You could definitely, so this is for massages?
Yes, so this room is strictly for our massages. It's a little bit smaller than some of our other rooms, but it just makes it really nice and cozy.
You get that almost like a hug. If that's,
oh my God,
y'all get that a lot?
I'm so glad you said that, because that's what I feel like this room is. It feels like a nice little intimate hug. There's even more to see. Follow me to say.
Look at all these books.
Yes, so I love our little library. Almost all of these books were his. Left them all here.
Just left everything.
Yes, so they actually did get damaged by one of the storms. I can't remember if it was Rita or Laura, but they did get damaged, but the owners were able to salvage majority of the books. Just old school, lay them out, dry them off.
It makes you think how many of these they actually read.
Right, and then we were also fortunate to have some locals in the area donate some encyclopedias that you see there.
Oh, wow.
From back in the day. So that just added to the charm and the aesthetic of the whole building. So I thought that was very, very cool touch. Shout out to you guys. So like I talked about earlier, we did try to keep it as original and close to its original charm. This is actually proof of that. This is a photo of this very spot that we're standing in.
That's this.
That's this. Minus the bookshelves, he added that in later. So this is called, are you ready? Our sunroom.
Okay. Ooh, that's why it's the sunroom.
Nothing but windows. It overlooks Creon Lake Road. It's just a really nice, bright and airy space.
And even with the weather being as nasty as it is today, there's still a whole bunch of light coming in here, even though we don't have much to work with.
Yes, and even when the weather is kind of like this is still a cool space to be in because you can hear the sounds of the rain, and that's super relaxing during your facial. I don't even need the spa music. So this room, we use this room as a secondary room to do facials or our body waxing. This is primarily where I wax.
Okay. Yeah, this is a beautiful spot. Like you said, you overlook everything. Yeah. I think I saw the rooftop out there too.
Yes, so back in the day, he actually threw these crazy rooftop parties. He would exit through that door. He's not supposed to be on the roof. It wasn't built for that. But yes, he loved to host different exclusive parties. So yeah, that's pretty much what this space was for. This was that transition. This was that sunroom.
The story just keeps going.
Yeah. It's really interesting. This was actually one of the lamps that he had in here. So again, we like to keep little pieces of the things that he left behind just to continue to keep his, I don't want to say his memory because he's still alive, but to keep his vision of this place alive.
Well, I think he'd be proud. I don't know who this amazing man was, but this sounds like an awesome house.
Yes, we love Mr. Michael's vision. He was truly a visionary before his time.
You can definitely tell. I love eccentric stuff like this.
Yes, yes, he definitely was. It takes a certain type of person to come up with something as beautiful as this. He's actually won awards, I believe, for the architecture of this building.
It shows. It definitely shows. So that was all 3 floors. I think next you said we have a facial service in the reflection room. I don't know, you've kind of scared me, but I'm excited.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I got the best hands in Lake Charles.
Okay, well, we'll go figure that out.
Let's go.
So, Knadia.
Hey.
I'm comfortable. I'm here. I have all the swag on. What's next?
Well, just go ahead, lay down and get comfortable.
Okay. So there's a lot going on here. You want to go ahead and walk us through what this facial service involves?
Yes, so what I'm gonna do is probably one of our quickest services here. It is called our Rejuvenating Lunchtime Facial. This is literally something we created to just give working people a chance to just come, maybe on their lunch break, get a quick 20-minute service. And that's exactly what we're gonna do today. A quick little refresh in the middle of the day, or if you don't have time at night, you just want me to take your makeup off, you want me to wash your face at night, I got you. Just something really, really quick, just to experience my hands, experience the building, experience 11. This is just something really quick that you can do.
So you're taking all my makeup off right now?
Taking all your makeup off. I'm taking the day away. So right now I'm just doing a really good deep cleanse using some massage techniques with my hands and really just working the cleanser in the skin. Cleansing is one of the most important aspects of the facial. It's probably 80% of your routine, finding a really, really good cleanser.
So what exactly is this that we're using? I know you said a cleanser. Is it any special house thing or is it something just?
So one brand that we do like to use in-house is called Hail and Hush. Because we are all inclusive, we want to cater to everybody. This brand in particular can be used by people who have the most sensitive of skins down to cancer patients. It's that gentle, but it's also extremely effective. So I really like to use this on pretty much anybody.
Well, it's very smooth and comfortable.
Yes, it has no harsh scents. It's vegan and cruelty-free for those who, you know, appreciate that in products.
Of course.
One of my favorite parts of the facial is the hot towel. You ready?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna air it out just a little bit. Almost makes you feel like you're at the barbershop.
I may fall asleep halfway through this.
Hold on, I gotta cover your mouth, Tyler, one second. And I like to just massage that in. This helps to open up the pores. And then what people don't know, I like to consider the towel as a little exfoliator too, because I'm kind of just wiping off any dead skin that might have lifted up from the cleanser.
That does feel very nice.
Feeling all of that heat. It's also helping to relax your muscles in your face as well.
It already feels cleaner.
You got a really thorough wash. The next step that I'm gonna do from that same brand from Hail and Hush, I love to use their scrub to exfoliate. It's extremely gentle. It's good to use on all skin types, including people with acne. It's almost like a polish. It just polishes away all of the little dead skin. So your skin is gonna feel so smooth afterwards, but don't touch your face.
And like you said, this is very light. It doesn't feel very abrasive, but you do feel it working.
Exactly. And you'll see it working too. You might even hear it working. On some clients, it sounds squeaky clean, literally.
Wow.
Exfoliation like this, you wanna do maybe 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay. And is this something that you would come back for, or you have products you can buy?
Yeah, so we can actually order these products for you and have them either shipped to your house, or you can pick them up by the time you're ready for your next facial.
Okay. The older I get, the more I realize skincare is important.
So important. And us coming into our big grown-up age, it's very important
don't say that.
It's very important that we really do start taking care of our skin. And now starting to use those anti-aging products so that we can keep looking how we look right now.
Well, I don't think I need to look any younger.
Why wouldn't you want to look younger?
Oh, well.
Aging is great. I love the aging process, but you know, I'm not trying to look older than I really am, so.
Understandable.
It's really good to just get, you know, facials just to maintain. I do offer anti-aging facials with really potent anti-aging ingredients. So it's very good to start using anti-aging products once you hit your like 30s and your 40s as well, just to work on preventative measures. But we can also do some correcting with the anti-aging facials.
So it's more than just a feel-good spa day. They have the real benefits behind them.
Yes, we're actually working on becoming more corrective.
Okay.
So right now, I'm just gonna use a little sponge to remove.
I've always said I was squeaky clean. I guess we'll see.
Squeaky clean. Okay, then afterwards, I like to hit everybody with another warm towel just to get the rest of the residue off, get those muscles to relax a little bit more.
Never felt so pampered.
Wait till you try the hour-long service. Classic glow. The Classic Glow is one of my favorite services to do because it's pretty much the standard of the facial that we do here. It's a great introductory facial if it's your first time getting one. With that one, I do a really good deep cleanse. I exfoliate. Based on your skin's needs, I use different forms of exfoliation. Sometimes if you need them, I'll do extractions, everybody's favorite part, getting to see all the gunk that comes out of their face. And then I'll do maybe some LED light therapy. I'll custom mix a mask, and then I'll use finishing products. And what I like to see afterwards is what I call the glazed donut effect. I think we'll be able to see that a little later today. And typically during a regular service, I would incorporate either extractions here or massage, sometimes both. But since this is the rejuvenating lunchtime facial, it's designed to just be really, really quick, a really quick refresh. So now I am going to add a mask. Okay. A really nice hydrating mask.
Like a superhero mask.
Not quite. Oh, well, actually, I have a little surprise for you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just gently brush on this mask. It's nice and cold. It's gonna help lock in that moisture. And this is pretty much just gonna replace all the hydration that might have been stripped from the face from the cleansing.
Okay.
You kind of just rebalance the skin, fill it with all the nutrients that's in the mask. So this is just gonna sit for a little while. Don't neglect the neck. Repeat after me. Don't
neglect the neck.
You always want to make sure you drag your skincare down, because I would hate for your face to look snatched, but then your neck will tell your age. All right, you said you wanted to feel like a superhero. We're gonna conceal your identity.
Ooh, what is this?
This is a nice cooling rose quartz crystal mask. So I like to put this on so that the clients can get just some nice cooling effect. It helps with depuffing the eye area as well.
Well, I need a superhero name now.
Captain Good Skin. So I'm gonna give you a moment to just rest and relax, and I'll be back to check on you.
Thank you so much.
Let's see how we're doing.
I almost fell asleep.
Oh, not almost. You know, sleeping during a facial is actually an esthetician's biggest compliment.
Okay, well, I almost gave you a very large compliment.
Okay, snoring is music to my ears. Okay, so we're gonna take our mask off. And we have the last towel of the evening. So I'm gonna make this one count. And one thing I always wanna make sure is if my client has any allergies. So do you have any allergies to sunscreen? Okay, perfect. So before we even get started with our services, I love to do consultations and making sure that we, just provide a safe service.
Of course.
As well. All right, Tyler, we're nearing the end of our service. I'm going to go ahead and get you moisturized and ready for the rest of your day.
Well, thank you, Sal. I don't know how I'm gonna have the rest of my day after this.
You're ready for bed. So I'm gonna apply just a little bit of serum, which is just gonna penetrate deep into the skin and just give it the nourishment that it needs. And then I'm gonna follow that with a moisturizer. I love this moisturizer by that brand I was telling you about, Hale and Hush. It just helps with making sure the barrier of your skin is nice and healthy. It helps repair any damage, and it leaves you feeling nice and moisturized.
Do you often hear you feel it working on your skin?
You feel it and you see it. Okay, and then just for my little finishing touches, I like to add just a little bit of a custom lip serum. And then lastly, the finishing touch, a little bit of a hydrating mist spray.
That smells good.
Yes, cranberry. And everything that we used was from that line, Hail and Hush.
My face doesn't want to smile because it's so relaxed. Not that I'm not happy.
All right, sir, you have finally experienced the glazed donut effect. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling incredibly relaxed and my skin feels amazing. It looks amazing. Thank you so much. This was a great experience, very unique, very fun. I had a great day today. I want to thank everyone at Alevan Salon and Spa for this incredible day, this relaxing day, this much needed day. I want to thank all of you for watching this week's episode of the Lake Charles Experience. Stay tuned for next week when we discover more fun things to do here in Lake Charles as we explore the city and learn more about what makes Lake Charles, Louisiana so special. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.